Welcome back everyone to another YouTube video. My name is Stef and I'm the Psychic Soul Empowerment Coach for spiritual people and spiritual entrepreneurs who want to really reach their potential in life, to make their wildest dreams come true, and to live life fully and authentically. And so I support my clients in achieving this by guiding them and assisting them through very deep levels of healing work known as shadow work, inner child healing, inner work. Okay, so that's how I help my clients. Now, my YouTube channel is about mainly the topics of mindset, manifestation, healing, spiritual entrepreneurship, spiritual activism, my personal thoughts and experiences, and weekly readings or energy readings such as this. So if these things interest you and you enjoyed today's video, I really recommend that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already, hit the bell notification button, and change your settings to all so that you're always notified of when I upload videos here on YouTube. Okay, now, before I get into today's weekly energy reading for February 20th through February 26th, 2022, I want to make some announcements, okay? So I will be including timestamps in the description of this video or in the comments below as well for you to go through the parts that you might want to watch if for whatever reason the announcements don't interest you. But I have a lot of exciting things that I want to share with you, so I really would love for you to stick around and listen to all my announcements, okay? There's 5 of them. Number 1, just a quick reminder, if you are part of my Awoke community and you're participating in the yearly intentions and the meetings that we have every single month to support one another with achieving those intentions and goals for this year, just want to remind you real quick that we are going to be meeting this week on Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. The link is in the Awoke group in the events section, so that's how you can find it there. If you don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to Awoke, I will put up a video here in the cards section for you to go check out that video and learn more about Awoke and that platform and what it's there for. I have my own private community specifically on Awoke, and that community is geared towards supporting people in achieving their goals and dreams for this year and providing a once-a-month call to assist them with that. So if that's something that interests you, I would really love to have you come and join us there. And again, all relevant links that I mentioned today will be in the comments of this video. It will be pinned to the top, and you can look through all the links that I have included to click on the ones that resonate with you, okay? You can join Awoke by either clicking directly on my Awoke group link, which will be here in the comments, or you can sign up to my email list, which will also redirect you to Awoke and give you the option to join that way, okay? So that's 2 ways that you can do it. Signing up via my email list if you want to hear from me every week on new things that I have to share, or just signing up directly to the platform. Okay, it's up to you. I'm not going to force you to hear from me if you don't want to. So that's announcement number 1. Announcement number 2 is that today I'm recording this on Sunday 20th at 3:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And earlier in the day, we had an amazing call with Brittany Fontanez from Awakened Ones here on YouTube. I will put her channel here in the card section as well for you to go and check her out if you like. But yeah, Brittany was invited to teach and do workshops for my community on Awoke and just my communities on Facebook and just the people that follow me in general on all the platforms. And so yeah, we did the Discovering Your Worth class last Sunday. If you haven't seen it yet, I will put it up here in the card section for you to check out afterwards. But yeah, it was an amazing class. And then today we just got done doing her Reparenting the Inner Child workshop. And that was so amazing. Like, we were on the call for like half an hour just talking, all of us who were there. And then we did the class for like an hour and a half. So it was a really amazing class. It inspired me to take up my conscious roundtable conversations again. If you followed those when I did those, I think 2 years ago, I did conscious roundtable conversations. Again, links to that will be up here if you want to check out what that's about. But it inspired me to want to take up those things again. So I think we will be seeing more of those kinds of videos soon. Okay. But yeah, it's an amazing workshop on reparenting your child. If you want to know more about doing inner child work and healing that way, you can go check that workshop out and hear what we both have to say, our tools, perspectives, techniques, insights, experiences, etc., so that you can benefit from that and it can support you on your journey. So I really recommend that you go check that out when it's up later in the week, because I will be uploading this today on February 20th, maybe like around 5 p.m. Hopefully it'll be done and uploaded when you see this. But I'll probably like publish Brittany's workshop on Wednesday of this week for you to check out. So keep your eyes open. That's why you need to hit the little bell notification button and change your settings to also you're notified of when it goes up, okay? Or be on my email list so I can email you letting you know it's up. All right, announcement number 3 is if you haven't yet signed up for my 2022 yearly reading, go ahead and sign up for that. It's amazing. It's powerful. It's been really helpful to me to go back and reread or go back and re-listen to the guidance for February and things that I needed to have my awareness or I needed to shift or I needed to work more on. And basically the 2022 yearly reading is a paid offer that I'm giving to those of you who feel called to it, and it's meant to help serve as a guide to really help you achieve your potential in 2022 so that you're able to manifest your desires for this year and quantum leap so much more effortlessly and move through your inner work with so much more ease and grace. So that is the purpose of the 2022 yearly reading. It's very powerful. Every month you're indicated on like what the focus of the month is, what you're going to be working through, how it might challenge you or bring things up for you, how to navigate that, what action steps to take, etc. So it's really a powerful guide to assist you every single month with really being able to show up and as the highest version of yourself and use whatever shows up in your life to your advantage, okay? So that's what it's about. If that interests you, again, links are in the comments of this video, and you can, if you want to, check out my 2022 yearly overview. That's a free video that I have here on YouTube to kind of give you the general gist of what to expect this year. But the paid offer that I'm talking about is specific month by month guidance, and it really breaks it down, and it's different from the monthly readings that I do here on my channel. It's totally different. The energy is different. So, and the guidance is different. So if that interests you, go ahead and sign up for that. I would really love to have you join us. And yeah, it's very powerful guidance, okay? Announcement number 4 is if you didn't hear or get a chance to listen to my weekly energy last week, I mentioned how I'm going to be starting a support group. Now, I'm starting the support group because I had a friend pass away recently due to self-inflicted harm, and it just really inspired me to want to really help other people and be there for them and assist them and make a difference in their life and help them understand that they're not alone in whatever they're going through. And so I've created a support group. It's called Embracing It All with an Open Heart. I really love the name. It really speaks to me. And I have created this community, and we're going to be starting these support group calls in March, around mid-March, okay? So we're just going to meet once a month, and the purpose of the call is really just to give you a space to either come and receive support or come and give support, okay? And for those receiving support, we're just going to be there to hold space for you, to witness you and what you're going through, to give you words of love and encouragement, to really help you to maybe even shift your perspective on certain things, empower yourself around whatever is weighing down on you, and just really just being there with you as you're processing, you know, because maybe you're feeling really lonely and like nobody understands. And you know, I think it's so beneficial when you are surrounded by people who can tell you, yeah, I can actually relate. I've been through that, or I'm going through that now. Like, it just makes such a difference in how you feel. And so that's the purpose of this support group. So if that's something that interests you, again, all links are in the description or the comment of this video, okay? Pinned to the top. Announcement number 5 is I'm really excited to announce, my hair's crazy, I'm really excited to announce that I finally have my first Brains article published today. So I'm really excited about this. If you've signed up to my email list, you know that I have become an executive contributor to Brains. This is a business magazine that I was scouted for, that I was interviewed for to see if I was a fit, and qualified to be an executive contributor for. And so finally, after so much resistance, that article is online and it's published, and I'm really excited about it. The title of this article is, hold up a second, Why Self-Worth is Important and How It Impacts Your Life. How self-worth determines your results. And if you haven't noticed, hold on, where's this thing? Oh, can you see? There we go. Oops. That's me. Yay. And so if you haven't yet noticed, okay, the classes, the workshops that I did with Brittany were all around inner work, self-worth. I've been talking a lot about self-worth in the weekly readings. I've been asked to write an article around self-worth as per the Spirit Squad for this magazine. And so self-worth is a theme that was channeled for February if you did my paid yearly reading, right? So it's a big topic, right? And anyway, I'm really excited about this article. I really hope that for those of you who check it out, get so much out of it, and yeah, you know, that it supports you in some kind of way. I would really appreciate it if you could take some time to go and read it. It's about 5 minutes long to read, according to what the article says. And yeah, you know, I would really love to hear how it resonated with you. You could let me know via here on YouTube, and just say, hey, Steph, I checked out your article. You know, this is what I got out of it. Or you can message me on Instagram, or even in my Facebook community. So yeah, you know, I would really love it and appreciate it if you could take the time to go and check that out, and let me know how it spoke to you, okay? Because I'm really proud of myself for finally getting that article done. It's been a minute. For those of you who know the resistance I've been working through this last month around that, y'all know. But anyway, that's it. That's it for my announcements. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you watched this part of my video, I really appreciate you and your time and just being so supportive. And now it's time to get into today's weekly energy reading. Okay, so this is something that I channeled about 2 weeks ago when I did the last energy reading. I went ahead and channeled this energy reading because I was like, yeah, why not? Let's just do the two. And so here we go, okay? February 20th through 26th, 2022. Okay, so this week is about owning your worth. Hello, surprise, surprise. But you're going to be presented with opportunities to own your worth this week, especially, okay? And so that may look like you speaking up to ask for what you deserve. It might look like you negotiating a salary. It might look like you saying yes or saying no to certain opportunities that are aligned with you or maybe are not aligned with you. It might look like you feeling confident and empowered within yourself. Like, it can manifest in so many ways, but what they all have in common is you owning your worth, okay? And so pay extra attention this week as it unfolds, and recognize where you might doubt that you'll get what you want, or even doubt your worth. If you're in my Facebook community, you know we've been doing like affirmations the last couple of weeks. Well, last week and now this week. And last week's affirmations were all around the theme of the month, which was self-worth. And there were so many different affirmations for you to sit with and process and integrate to see how that landed for you, right? To see if you really do feel like you own your worth, or there's some stuff that you have to work through in order to own your worth even more powerfully. And so pay extra attention to where issues around your worth may arise this week, okay? Or also recognize any growth and transformation you may have experienced, because sometimes as things come up, we are able to then be like, wow, like this doesn't impact me the way it would have a couple years ago or 6 months ago or whatever, and I'm like more confident in myself. I own my worth now. Like, I'm not afraid to do this. So, you know, take this opportunity to even recognize the positive as well, right? But if there are things that kind of take you aback, things that kind of make you uncomfortable, make you question your worth, then definitely pay attention to those and do something about it this week. And so, yeah, you know, see where you might doubt that you'll get what you want, or that you know that you deserve, things that you know that you deserve. See where you feel pulled to say yes to things that actually aren't aligned with who you are and who you know yourself to be, or see where you shy away from things just because you don't feel worthy enough, or even see where you don't confidently embrace things, people, opportunities, situations, etc. that are given to you because you don't feel as strong in your worth as you need to be to really embrace them, you know, confidently and powerfully. So take notice of all these things within you, okay, that's not coming from your highest truth, and address them in order to continue to move forward powerfully, okay? So that is the weekly energy reading for this week. Hold on a second. Okay. That's the weekly energy reading for this week. I really hope that it has helped you. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards, or a card or so, see which additional messages come out for us for this week. So what else do people need to know for this week's weekly energy reading for their highest good? What other messages would you like for people to receive? So let's see. Whoa. hold on a second. I'm going to see. Okay, so there is madness happening with my cards right now. It's crazy. It's like a lot of cards want to come out. I'm trying to get all of them. Okay, so we're back. Listen, this is the first card that came out. This was right behind it. It was face up. And this is the Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. And this is Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So firstly, for this one, it's like different messages, different people. Okay, real quick. Okay, so this one is telling me that it's about really trusting in how you're going to get what you want. If there's doubt in things working out in the end for you, you getting the outcomes that you desire, like you have to do your best to consistently and continuously affirm every day, every moment when that doubt arises, to like the fact that like, of course it's all working out and you're getting what you desire and you're trusting in the process and taking one step at a time. And this is about focusing as well on like what you can do in the moment instead of focusing on the end goal or result. You gotta have enough self-awareness to snap out of that and be like, what can I do right now to help me to feel better? What can I do right now to release this anxiety, this tension? What can I do right now to move forward with achieving this outcome, supporting the completion of this outcome? What can I do right now to trust in the process? Like, it's about taking one step at a time and focusing on the present moment and trusting in every step that you take, no matter what, right? And especially if the steps that you're taking in the moment don't make sense to your logical mind around how like that's also supporting the manifestation or the outcome that you desire. And it doesn't matter, like you have to trust in the process. So this is what it's about. You know, if self-doubt comes up this week around certain things that you want to achieve or receive, it's about trusting the process and taking it one step at a time, being present. What can you do now for XYZ, and taking it like that, okay, moving forward. What can I do to own my worth more in this now moment? You know, those kinds of things. So that's for some people. The Mother Mary card that came up, this is about some of you no longer needing to prove your worth, prove that you're worthy or deserving of things, etc. to people. Like, don't argue. Don't argue. Let it go. If people don't see it, they don't see it. The important thing is that you see your worth, that you see how amazing you are, that you see how deserving you are, and that you really own that. And yeah, and like just embody it. And if you have to do any healing work around that, do healing work to support you with that. If you are signed up to my email list, you would have known last week I shared a story in my email list about the situation with dating that I experienced. And when I finally processed what this dating situation was triggering within me, I was then able to recognize that I'm worthy and deserving of being who I authentically am. And if people don't like it, that's fine. You know, that's more or less the message in a nutshell. And so now I'm not afraid to speak up and ask for what I want and need or expect or whatever, or be who I am and let that be too much for other people, etc., you know. So healing may be important for some of you this week as you get triggered, but work through that, do the inner work, and this will cause you to no longer have to prove your worth to others, no longer have to prove that you're deserving, no longer doubt that you're deserving and worthy, etc., right? So that's what I have for you. Then this other card that came out as well, next to these ones, Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. I feel like for this card, for some of you, the message is around peace. That's what I heard. It's about really feeling that peace that you have within yourself now that you know your worth. Like, take time this week to really feel into how much you have grown, how much you have evolved, how much more empowered you are around your sense of self-worth, like strong you are in that, and continue to feel into that and be proud of yourself, because you're able to feel what you feel about yourself today and to show up the way that you do today and just be the amazing you that you are today, because you committed to yourself. You committed to yourself in ways that you needed to develop spiritually and personally. So really rejoice in that this week, okay? Okay, then these two friends came out. Healing cards, look at that. Some of y'all need some healing around self-worth, okay? So I got Hilarion, Divine Healing. It's honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And Saint Germain, Karma. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So again, I just think that's a reminder, a little bit around what I said with Mother Mary is, you know, there might be some healing work for some of you watching that you have to work through. You know, move beyond the drama. If people don't see your worth or whatever, like, don't stress it. Don't give it any more time or energy. Like, don't continue to sit there and feel frustrated. Like, work through your frustrations, work through whatever's making you salty or bitter. But then keep it moving, you know, keep it moving, and let that be an opportunity to own your worth some more, okay? Then these are the other cards that just like popped out on the floor and just landed on the floor, which is really interesting because these two are basically like the divine feminine and masculine of the Holy Spirit. Like, one is the actual Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, this one, but this is like the feminine version of it. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. The Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And then we have these two, El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. And Charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Asking, you shall receive. So basically, I feel like it's kind of like three parts. I don't have enough hands to hold all these cards at once. Maybe in another universe. But anyway, so these ones right here, the first three, messages for individual people, you know, to stop arguing with whatever people and just be you, do your best, live your best life, own who you are, to feel good about your growth and your commitment to yourself and how much more self-worth you have today, and really like embodying that to an even greater level and just feeling really good about that, trusting in the process, trusting how things are unfolding, being present one thing at a time, continuing to own your worth one step at a time, one trigger at a time, one situation moment at a time, making sure that you make time for the healing as it is important and relevant. And like, this is low-key a message for me too, because I've been procrastinating on some healing I've had to do this past week. But I'm going to get to it. I said after this weekly energy reading, I have to do this healing. And then, you know, as you go through these messages, as you take action on these things that I mentioned, then, you know, it's kind of like this is the reward. Miracles are going to happen. Blessings are going to rain down on you. You're going to step into another greater level of knowing yourself much more deeply. Just like with me in my situation last week that I shared via my email list, you know, working through my trigger with this whole dating situation helped me to understand myself much more powerfully and to step into another level of myself, right? So that's like the blessing. Blessing is your prayers are going to be answered, right? And you feeling freer and more supported, more deeply connected. So yeah, you know, those are kind of like the benefits or the blessings that you're going to get as a result of taking yourself through this work, which is really crazy because that is how my 2022 yearly reading is broken down. It's like the focus of the month, the potential challenges and the blessings or strengths that you're going to receive as a result of going through that process, which is crazy. So yeah, that's basically the message for this week. I really hope that has helped you. Let me know how this resonated with you in the comments below. I'd really love to hear from you. Give this video a thumbs up, a like wherever you're watching from, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't yet already. I think that's basically it. Thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate you. If you know of anyone who would benefit from joining the Awoke community or joining my support group, I would really love for you to share my work out with them so that we can support them. Awoke is not just my community, it's a platform that I have my own private community in. So if you feel like there are people that would resonate with Awoke, or you want to be on Awoke, I would really love to have you come and join us. It's a really amazing space. And again, the support group is there to help people who are going through challenging times and need someone to hold space for them and support them, hear them out, or for people to come and support others. Okay, if you feel called to support others at this time. So that's basically it. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. I will see you in the next video, which is going to be Brittany's workshop that we're going to have probably on Wednesday of this week go up on this channel. And then I'm going to do the March energy reading. So I will probably upload that, I don't know, like on Friday or Saturday, for you to know what to expect for March. And I think that's basically it. That's what I have to say for now. So I appreciate you so much. Take care. Have a great week. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.